My warmest greetings to everyone, especially to my dear classmates and to our beloved instructor, Sir Celestino Siglos. My name is Kenjaylan D. Tuling, and in this video today, I will be presenting my critical discourse analysis on the inaugural speech of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. as a requirement for summer class final examination. And without a further ado, let's begin to my critical discourse analysis. The inaugural speech delivered by Ferdinand Marcos Jr., aka Bongbong Marcos, dated last June 30, 2022, the holistic view of the speaker is he aims to build a connections with the audience by using speech methods and techniques. The text was meticulously constructed, social context was placed pertinently, which create a line that connects the speaker directly to the audience. Actions was visible. Power and ideologies are some of the major elements that confer strength and austerity to the general image of the speech. Attitude was quite visible in some specific phrase, just like, "I offended none of my rivals in this campaign. I listened instead to what they were saying, and I saw little incompatibility with my own ideas about jobs, fair wages, personal safety, and national strength." This line invoked humbleness and a positive way of acknowledging everyone's idea and perception that would be beneficial not only by the speaker himself, but to the general welfare of Filipino people. In a literary work like this, audiences place a significant role to the entire content of the speech, which means that the people to whom the speaker intend to address with, they are the main reason and factor why the speech was created. The audience in Bongbong Marcos' inaugural speech was included through showing them their responsibilities and imparting to them that the community are all interconnected with the people, that brings hope and goal to help build the country and assist the young blood Filipino to become a hope of the future. This was visible to what he said. I believe that if we focus on the work at hand and the work that will come to hand, we will go very far under my watch. You believe that too, and I listen to your voices who are calling for unity, unity, and unity. He addressed everyone, including himself, which clearly signifies that the success of one nation lies in every piece of cooperation from the citizen, combining his strength and generate a tool that we can utilize in fighting and creating hope for the sake of those people who believe in him and those who did not believe in him, to all Filipino under his supervision as the head commanders of the entire paradise of Philippine Republic. I did not talk much in this campaign. I did not bother to think of rebutting my rivals. Instead, I searched for promising approaches better than the usual solutions. Noticeably, this line is an interpretation or an idea that apprised of finding a much realistic and yet effective ways to get things done, considering that all Filipinos would positively benefit from it. Formal statement and specific words construction designed by the President was visible. The use of sentences which would definitely impress the public, such as quotation stating that, "I am here not to talk about the past, I am here to tell you about our future." This directly manifests a man who have a positive vision for the future, disregarding the past after learning and after getting an important lesson from it, focusing his vision on what is going to happen, what ways he must take to attain a much brighter future to all Filipino. Another one, he said, "I have 110 million reasons to start with." These lines carry an abstract idea that some people may not perceive clearly as they listen to him during his inaugural speech. The 110 million, he said, addresses the 110 million Filipino citizen. Though there were only 33 million people who voted him during the election, but as a president, he would not only stand and rule those 33 million, but rather as a president of one country, he willingly accepted his responsibility to take the risk and cherish the 110 million Filipino, whether they voted him or not during the election, as he will rule the government of 6 years in his administration as the President of the Republic of the Philippines. Unity is one of the highlighted concepts of speech, which reveals the manners of the President that also designate traditions and Filipino culture. In a fair view, he was trying to promote and value unity as a main tool in attaining success, that there will be no success without unity. This also opened a way that makes all Filipino feel to have an important role in developing and ensuring progress in all areas of Philippines development, from local to national department. Cooperation and helping each other hand by hand becomes an explicit idea that the President wanted to ascertain in the public. Filipino culture, we call it bayanihan, helping each other to survive, to make change, and to create a strong relationship among each other, risking one life to other people's lives. That's Filipino, and that's what President Bongbong Marcos wanted to set forth to all Filipino people. Some similar texts to the speeches of the former president and from the inaugural speech of Bongbong Marcos, they mention the building infrastructure, economic growth, education, health, and etc. These fields are visible in some other speeches, which we can consider of becoming a sort of cliché in speeches. Some other differences when it comes to social cultures is the way Bongbong Marcos focuses on unity to make change, asking a support from Filipinos to help him succeed in making changes in the future, while some other speeches focuses in using the strength of Philippine government and their own power as president to make changes. By examining the text rigorously, the president was addressing the entire people of the Philippines, which make the scene in general and focuses in general and social cultures and norms. There are also cultural norms and styles that the president mentioned in his speech, which somehow existed in international contexts. He mentioned that a richer government focuses in agricultural sector and ensured food sufficiency for the citizen, and even to supply and become a source of food and hope for other country. In the long run of his inaugural speech, is aiming to attain fulfillment in advancing progress to all departments, Philippine economic domination, to support Filipino goals and valuing the worth of every individuals, our ideas, perceptions, advice, theories, nomination, participation, valuing posterity and hoping to attain one Filipino goal, that after his administration we could embrace changes, progress, and strength. This is all for this video today. I hope you learned something out from this video. Once again, my name is Kent Jaylan Tuling. Have a great day everyone, and stay safe.